big time. We've been saying we control our own destiny as far as the postseason goes for us this year. Obviously, we're focused on the next series, but it's a big part of what we're playing for right now. And so just taking care of business when we have an SEC opponent at our own place, and just played really 3 solid baseball games this weekend.
You mentioned controlling your own destiny, but also, I think anyway, have a chance to host. Is that something you guys have talked about as well?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, that's what we mean by that. Is like we're in control of whatever it is that we want. We can still do anything. We can host. We can bring the playoffs back to us, which would be really fun. But just really good to see this team compete on both sides of the ball as well as we did this weekend. I feel like it's the most complete we've played as a group this year, which is exciting to see this time of year.
I know it's kind of silly to ask it this way, but because you've had such a great year, but are there different levels of hot for you? Does it pretend to how you're swinging the bat?
Some days it feels better than others, but it's baseball. You kind of got to keep putting in the work to where you put yourself in the best position to succeed every day, because things don't come and go overnight. So it's about showing up ready to go every day, and just being able to put quality at bats together.
I know you're going to embarrass you again. I hate asking this kind of question about me. Your 33rd home run ties Cags for what he did last year, I think, in 71 games. How cool is that?
It's awesome. Cags is a good buddy of mine.
Yeah.
So I've been talking to him a lot this year. I'm excited to see him here in a couple weeks. But he's just going to keep
What's
playing.
the gist of those conversations, if you don't mind me asking?
It's honestly, it's not a lot of baseball. But other than that, it's just a good guy, good friend with him.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, how special is it for you to have the personal success coupled with the team success? It doesn't always work out that way.
Yeah, it's great. The team success definitely feels way better. It's always more fun in the locker room after a win and a big series win like this. I'll take that any day of the week over having a good game individually and losing. So just for it to be together, it's awesome for sure.
Charlie, you mentioned the conversations about the postseason. You guys have won 11 of the last 15. Just what is it that's allowing this team to play its best baseball at this time of year?
Yeah, I think you saw it a little bit this weekend. It's just both sides of the ball we were dominating. The staff was throwing up zeros left and right, and then we were coming up, and I don't know what the stat was of what percentage of innings we scored runs in this weekend, but it was a lot. And so just being able to come up there and just always provide insurance, and not in the past we've had some issues with putting up a big inning early and then kind of going quiet, but we've just strung together really good at bats in every inning, so it's really hard to beat when we do that.
Get your break on Trey just a little bit. That was a big RBI insurance run. He got you guys in his bottom. He's been doing that all year too.
He is. He's a stud. He's a big part of the future of this program. I'm really excited to see it. He's a great kid, and he's going to be running Athens here in a couple of years.
Speaking right there about the program, you've talked about bringing Georgia baseball back. What does, not necessarily for the future, but for this series, beating Vanderbilt, what does that do?
It just it solidifies. I know that we've been a contender since the start of this season, but definitely shows what the Bulldogs are bringing to the postseason this year. It's a really special group, and we're going to keep rolling.
The versatility of this offense, we saw it there in the third with the singles and walks, and then in the seventh with the home runs. What does having an offense like that do for the team?
I think kind of our MO as an offense has always kind of been the long ball and hitting home runs, but when you can have quality at bats all around and just make those home runs cash in for more runs, it's big time. So it's just about sticking to our approach and just executing and being confident in what we can do.